Listen what my mother told me. Now I'm trying to keep it low-key. Shut them down, you don't know me. I wish I listened what my mother told me.
I sit beneath a maple tree in a forest of sorts, just a short way to the waves of the beach to the north, contemplating on some things like the never-ending war. Human bodies in a game where weapon spin is the score. I watch the bee collect their nectar, touching every bloom, lightly dusting them with pollen with their bodies as they move. In the moment, still I think what this matters, the food that we need to sustain ourselves, how much they produce. If this planet's an organism and the people are cells, and her skin is what we're piercing when we drill in these wells, tell me, what do we say to ourselves? When the blood spills and brings forth a torrent of death, she's getting more ill. Landslides and ruptures, volcanic eruptions, long warned about stories of catastrophic destruction. Much of it preventable with preparation or something, but how many lives to save stays in economics discussion. It's more than hatred, it's more than the greed. It's incessant bloodlust, it's more than want, it's a need. They need blood to feed the beast that they heed. Who they really pray to, you can see in their deed. Poison in the water, removing the trees. Still need clean water to drink and air to breathe. Whole nation slowly sinking down into the sea. Stop and think where you really want your children to be.
Listen what my mother told me. Now I'm trying to keep it low-key. Shut them down, you don't know me. I wish I listened what my mother told me.
They say bravery is favored by fortune. The enslaved don't want the world, just their fair portion. Ancestral genocide made generations of orphans, still caught in the grip, set to snap from the torsion. The only thing that scares America more than smart young brothers out to settle the score is the older cats who stepped through the door, took the medicine for them, to show them what they not settling for. Got them prepped up and ready for war, on a scale the country hadn't ever seen before. Taking weight off the shoulders and letting them soar. Train them not to whimper, instead they should roar. Cause the blood of the jungle is what flows through their veins. Creating civilization is etched into their brains. So we're done with American damage and disdain. What you should already know, I shouldn't have to explain. Let's go.
Listen what my mother told me. Now I'm trying to keep it low-key. Shut them down, you don't know me. I wish I listened what my mother told me.
We in a fight for our life against people who use Christ to justify their fucking spite. The Bible as a gun, religion as a knife. It's not right. The right trying to take away your rights, and you say both sides. Let's speak honestly. Let's talk legislation. Let's talk policy. Let's talk misogyny and bodily autonomy. Let's talk about who openly wants to bring harm to me and anyone of a darker shade. Let's stop playing games and call a spade a spade. Let's call it by its name. The only way to change is if we meet it head on and stop acting afraid. Cause we don't wanna place blame right at the feet of those who fan the flames. I'm done playing, I'm done being partisan. When it's clear women and darker men are who they targeting, what are you arguing?
Listen what my mother told me.